If you're like most business owners, you spend a lot of time, money and energy trying to get new customers through the door. You run marketing, you follow up on leads, you sharpen your sales processes, you work hard to win the job. But then what happens? Too many business owners or businesses treat the sale like the finish line, when in reality, the sale is only the beginning, and that's where profit gets lost. Because if your customer buys once and never comes back, if they enjoy the product but never refer anyone, if they're satisfied but not impressed, then the business has left money, momentum, and opportunity on the table. The real winners in business are not just good at making the first sale. They are brilliant at creating an experience that brings the customers back again and again. That is what customer experience and retention is all about. It's about turning one-time buyers into loyal customers. It's about turning satisfied customers into raving fans. And it's about building systems so that the experience your customer gets is not dependent on luck, personality, or whoever happens to answer the phone that day. It's deliberate, it's measurable, it is trainable, and it is one of the most important traits a business owner must master if they want a commercial, profitable enterprise that works. So, in this video, I want to go deep on how business builders formalize their customer service processes, create a genuine wow moment, and focus their attention, focus and energy on the right things so that they stop leaking customers and start building long-term loyalty. Because here's the truth. A lot of businesses don't have a sales problem, they have a retention problem. When I work with business owners, one of the first things I ask is this: what experience does a customer get from the moment they first contact your business to the moment they become a repeat buyer or referrer? And very often, I get a blank look. Not because they don't care, because they've never actually mapped it. They've thought about it, they've thought about marketing, they've thought about pricing, they've thought about delivery, but they haven't stepped back and looked at the full customer journey. And if you don't define that journey, your team will make it up as they go. And that's dangerous, because inconsistent service creates confused customers. Confused customers don't stay loyal, and disjointed experiences damage trust. The businesses that grow sustainably understand the customer experience is not soft. It is not fluff. It is not just being nice. Customer experience affects how quickly people buy, how much they buy, whether they buy again, whether they refer others, and whether they'll forgive the occasional mistakes. And if that means it affects cash flow, profitability, team performance, reputation, and growth. In simple terms, better customer experience improves retention. Better retention improves lifetime customer value, and that improves profit. So, if you want to grow without always chasing the next lead, retention has to become a system. The biggest mistake I see is this: business owners assume good customer service will happen naturally if they hire decent people. It won't. Good people help, but people without a system create variation. It might be things such as one team member is warm, proactive. Another is rushed and vague. One follows up properly. Another forgets. One updates the customer before they ask. Another one responds when chased. This creates a business where the customer experience depends on who they get, what mood that team member is in, and how busy the day is. That's not a business system. That's a gamble. The owner then gets frustrated because they say things like, why can't the team just care more? Or, why don't customers appreciate how hard we work? Or, why are people not coming back? And the answer is simple, because good intentions are not enough. You must formalise what good service looks like. You must define the standard. You must train that standard. Then you must inspect the standard, and you must improve the standard. This is where systems create consistency, and consistency creates trust. Now, when I say create a wow experience, I don't mean balloons, gimmicks, or trying to be flashy. Wow does not have to be expensive. Wow has to be intentional. A wow experience is when a customer says, that was easy. That was better than I expected. Wow, they really looked after me. I wish every business worked like this. Wow often comes from simple things done exceptionally well. Fast responses, clear communication, turning up when you said you would, doing what you promised, keeping people updated, making the next step easy, following up after the sale, and fixing issues quickly and professionally, and remembering details that matter to the customer, i.e. their first name, for example. That's what customers remember, not your intentions, not your internal chaos, not how hard you tried. They remember the experience that you gave them. And the owner's role is to design that experience on purpose. Let me give you a practical framework. If you want to turn one-time buyers into raving repeat customers, you need at least 7 customer experience systems. Number 1, the first response system. How quickly do you respond to inquiries? Who responds? What is said? And what happens next? If a lead comes in and waits too long, confidence drops immediately. Number 2 is the onboarding system. What happens after the sale? Do customers know what to expect? Do they know timelines, responsibilities, next steps, and who is going to be the contact? A lot of buyer's remorse comes from poor onboarding, not poor products. Number 3 is the communication system. When do you update customers? What triggers an update? What are the preferred channel? How do you keep them informed before they need to ask? Remember, silence creates anxiety and communication builds confidence. Number 4 is the delivery system. How do you ensure the product or service is being delivered consistently? What are the quality checkpoints? What are the non-negotiables? Number 5 is the issue resolution system. When something goes wrong, What is the process? Who owns it? How quickly is it acknowledged? How do you recover trust? Every business makes mistakes. Great businesses recover brilliantly. Number 6 is follow-up system. What happens after delivery? Do you call? Do you email? Do you request feedback? Do you invite the next purchase? Too many businesses disappear after the invoice is paid. Number 7 is referral and repeat purchase system. How do you stay in touch? How do you earn testimonials? How do you actually ask for referrals? And how do you make it easy for customers to buy again? If these 7 areas are not systematized, retention will always be patchy. This is where I want to challenge business owners directly. If you're the owner, your job is not to personally rescue every unhappy customer forever. Your job is to build a business where fewer customers need rescuing in the first place. That means your attention, focus and energy must move away from constant firefighting and towards system leadership. Your attention should go to the moments that matter most in the customer journey. Where are customers waiting? Where are they confused? Where do they drop off? Where do complaints keep coming from? Where do complaints keep repeating? Where do referrals come from? Your focus should go to the process, not just the people. If the same issue keeps happening, stop blaming individuals and ask, what system is missing? What standard is unclear? What checkpoint does not exist? And what training has not happened? Your energy should go into creating clarity, accountability, and consistency. Not into emotional reactions, not into patchwork fixes, not into doing everything yourself. Don't fix the systems, fix the root cause. This is one of the shifts from being busy in the business to building the business. Because the immature business says, we'll sort it out when the problem happens. The mature business, however, says, we've designed the experience so the problem is less likely to happen at all. That is leadership. Let me give you a client-style example. I work with a trades-based business where the owner kept saying, we do good work, but customers don't always come back, and referrals are hit and miss. When we looked deeper, the issue wasn't workmanship, it was communication, or lack of. Leads were answered inconsistently, quotes sometimes took too long, customers didn't always know when the team would arrive, and once the job was done, there was very little follow-up. So we didn't start by spending more on marketing. We started by systematizing the experience. We built a lead response standard, a quoting turnaround target, a job confirmation message, a team on the way text, a completion checklist, and a 48-hour follow-up process. Then we trained the team on how the customer should feel at every stage. Clear, confident, informed, looked after. That's how they wanted the customer to feel at every stage in their process. What happened? Well, complaints reduced, reviews improved, referrals increased, and repeat work became more predictable. Why? Because the customer finally had a consistent experience, not a random one. Here's another client style example. A service and light manufacturing business had a strong product and a good reputation, but they were losing long-term customers quietly. No major blow-ups, no dramatic failure, just slow customer drift. And that's dangerous because silent churn is easy to ignore until the numbers hurt. When we unpacked it, the problem was that the business assumed once the relationship was established, the customer would stay. But the account management was reactive. There were no structured check-ins, no proactive service reviews, no formal re-engagement plan, no wow moments. So what we introduced was a retention rhythm. Quarterly account reviews, scheduled client check-ins, a service recovery process, and a thank you and appreciation touch point, a referral conversation built into the relationship, and a simple dashboard to track repeat orders, lost customers, and reasons for churn. That changed the leadership conversation. Instead of guessing, the owner could now see who was buying again, who was drifting, what needed attention, and where the team needed some coaching. That is what mature business builders do. They stop relying on hope. They lead from data and systems. Remember, it's important to know your numbers. So let's get practical. How do you actually build a wow experience? Start by asking 5 questions. Question number 1. What do we want customers to say about us when we're not in the room? That answer should shape your service standard. Question 2. What are the 3 to 5 moments in our customer journey that matter most? Usually it's things like first contact, quote or proposal, onboarding, delivery, problem resolution, and follow-up. Question number 3. What would make these moments feel easy, clear, fast, and valuable for the customer? Question 4. What must happen every single time? That's where the system begins. Question 5. How do we measure whether we are actually delivering it? That's where accountability comes in. Then document it, not a giant manual no one reads, a practical, usable system. Simple checklists, templates, email scripts, call guides, update timeliness, escalation steps, follow-up process, and feedback questions. And then train it. Don't assume people know what good service means. Spell it out, role play it, model it, reinforce it. And most importantly, inspect it. What you measure, you master. If retention matters, measure it. Track these things. Repeat purchase rate, the customer retention rate, the average customer value, the referral rate, review count and quality, response time. Another one might be quote turnaround time, complaint resolution time, and reasons customers leave. These numbers tell a story. If response times are slow, that affects trust. If repeat purchase is low, that affects profitability. If referrals are inconsistent, your experience may be good but not memorable. If complaints take too long to resolve, confidence fails. You don't need a complicated dashboard to begin. You just need visibility. Because once you can see it, you can improve it. And when the owner starts reviewing these numbers consistently, the team learns that customer experience is not optional. It is a performance expectation. Now let's be honest, formalising customer service takes leadership maturity because the owner has to adopt a few key traits. First, discipline. You must care enough to document what good looks like. Second is consistency. You cannot praise great service one day and ignore poor service the next day. Third is ownership. When customers are confused, frustrated, or drifting away, don't just blame the market. Look at the system. Fourth is empathy. You must learn to see the business through the customer's eyes, not just your own operational pressures. Fifth is excellence. Good enough isn't good enough when it comes to experience. The businesses that grow know what details matter. And sixth, strategic thinking. You have to understand that retention is not just about customer service. It is a growth strategy. Because every retained customer lowers the pressure on marketing, and every referral lowers the cost of acquisition. Every repeat customer improves cash flow, and every wow moment builds your brand in the marketplace. So, what should a business owner do next? This week, do these 4 things. First, map your customer journey from first contact to repeat purchase. Secondly, identify the top 3 points where customers are likely to feel confused, forgotten, or frustrated. Third, choose one wow moment you can design into the process immediately, not randomly, systematically. And fourth, create one measurable service standard for your team. For example, all inquiries responded to within 2 business hours, or every completed job followed up within 48 hours, or every customer receives a progress update before they need to ask. This is simple, it's clear, and it's actionable. Start there, because improvement does not begin with complexity. It begins with leadership. So if you've been wondering why customers are not coming back as often as they should, if you've been working too hard for every sale, if you know your team is capable of more but the customer experience is still inconsistent, then this is your opportunity. Stop leaving retention to chance. Stop hoping service improves by itself. Stop relying on memory, personality, and patchwork. Build the system. Because the businesses that win long term are not just the ones with the great marketing, they're the ones that make it easy for customers to stay, buy again, and tell others. That's how you turn one-time buyers into raving repeat customers. That's how you create more predictable growth. And that's how you build a business that works better for your customers, your team, and your life. I'm Phil Badura from ActionCOACH Business Steps. If you want help mapping your customer journey, identify the gaps in your retention process, and building simple systems that create better experience and stronger repeat business, schedule a meeting. Let's help you control, build the right systems, and turn more of your hard-earned customers into loyal advocates for your business. Take action, get results.